Okay, there was so much light in that last video. I thought I was gonna take y'all to the Holy Land. I'm like, no, it was just so much illuminating light in the video. I thought I was gonna, y'all gonna take me by the hand and I take you to a place of a land of milk and honey. I'm like, this is just too much light. So I said, no, let me do that over. Let me not disrespect folks. Let me do that over. Uh, my name is Caliber. I got many names, and you put respect on each and every one of those names. Um, we're gonna do this mug again. This is my reactions for June 21st, 2024. Okay. For the Jonathan Majors fans, you all should be happy. Um, he's set to receive the Impact Award. But the first thing I want to tell you is before we get to the Impact Reward, hold on just a minute. I'm trying to see if I can still find it. That's not it. That's somebody who's ugly. I'm glad you all didn't see that because that was absolutely horrendous. Some people, you open up your mouth and all the ugly just falls out. I tell you. I mean, I just zipped y'all past a whole lot of ugly. Okay, here's what I was about to say. Um, rumor: magazine Dreams sold to Lionsgate for fall release. This comes from Jordan Rumi, Ruimy. I'll put this one down as a rumor, although Empire City seems pretty confident that it's almost a done deal. The outlet is saying Magazine Dreams starring Jonathan Majors, which was being shopped around by Searchlight, might have found a willing buyer in Lionsgate. Hmm. Hmm. Why did I get married to? The studio would distribute the film themselves or via their roadside attractions arm. The plan is for the film to hit the awards season schedule. Majors, who was just honored with a Perseverance Award, was yesterday cast in a new sci fi thriller. And that sci fi thriller should be Merciless, I believe. I think that's the name of the sci fi thriller, Merciless. I think it's more of a supernatural thing. So, notice they said that big word that people nowadays don't pay any attention to. And that word is rumor. Rumor. So, it for all we know, it could be someone else who puts out Magazine Dreams. I have done a petition for Magazine Dreams, and letting the higher ups and the executives know that people still want to see this film. Um, there's an interest for this film, and it shouldn't be where cons the only people who can see it. The people at cons. It shouldn't be where they're the only ones who can see it. We want to see the film also. Um, all I know is that it's dark. That's all I know. So I probably know about as much as you all know. But I'm glad. Hallelujah. I'm glad that I'm glad that there's an interest about the film and there's talk about the film. Um, Jonathan Majors is getting an Impact Award, and if you notice on my thumbnail, I put people being happy for people who are happy is such a magical thing. Be happy for folks. Be happy for folks. Just be happy for folks. Wow. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna kill you to be happy for somebody. Um, the man is moving on. He's moving on with his life like we all should. We all should move on with our lives. The man is moving on. Let him move on. Let him move on. Um, I think this movie Merciless is supposed to come out. Was supposed to be made in the fall. Marvel, you need to be on that. And Marvel, y'all look raggedy. Y'all look really raggedy, Marvel. I mean, ooh, y'all look raggedy. And I mean, you have just been failing when it comes to your black male characters. You have. And it's been lackluster. And I may not even limit it to black male characters. Because when I think about um, Tiana Paris and her performance as Photon, let her free. It's like y'all got that character hemmed up somewhere. Photon should be a Disney Plus series. It should be a Disney Plus series. And I agree with Dre Mack, and I don't like bringing up other people because it, go to their channel. He has a great show, but I agree with him. We should have gotten Photon before Echo. He also said Coleman Domingo will make a very good Brother Voodoo. So hey, yeah, I co-sign on that. Um, Check out these YouTubers: Dre Mack, Planet Fanatics, um, Pam TV, Danny Does Law, Chillmonger. You know, the infamous looking Chillmonger who looks so mean. You know, he could just slap Bob Paycheck. Back of the bus. Um, Cat Not Williams. Um, all these people I'm bringing up, they did a better job of reporting than, you know where I'm going, than Rolling Stone and Variety. Um, Me Too is supposed to be something that protects survivors. But I'm starting to see Me Too protect shysters. And see, that's going to destroy Me Too because it looked like it's me tired, um, or me tried it. It looks like now we're seeing people abuse, the so-called survivors abuse Me Too. And that's swirling all around cases like Jonathan Majors, um, Adam Foss. That's swirling all around them. Kaiser Gundersack, I hope I'm saying your name right. I salute you, man. Um, with the whole Kevin Porter Jr. situation, it's Me Too is corroding itself from the inside out, and it's a situation I think that's needed, but at the same time, I think there's some destructive elements, some corroding elements within it, and y'all, it's not gonna make it. The movement is going to dwindle, okay? Because when all the stuff was going down with Diddy, y'all should have been on that. Y'all should have been on that when all the stuff was going down with Diddy. Instead, y'all are trying to demonize Jonathan Majors. I've always said the only negative thing, the only harmful thing Jonathan Majors could do to a woman is, I guess, read a Edgar Allan Poe poem to her. All this other stuff I don't believe. And if Jonathan Majors was a horrible, horrible person, the person who they say he did something to, injuries would have been extremely noticeable. That happens with Caucasian like people. So I wasn't even buying that story. But it's a shame that I had to go to, and it's not a shame, I shouldn't say, but I had to go to the credible YouTubers and actually find the truth. When Rolling Stone and Variety, y'all were just half-assed. Y'all looked horrible. And it was this narrative that y'all were selling Afrotestosterphobia. Rolling Stone, Variety, I want to say the Hollywood Reporter. Y'all were selling, and it's a couple others I can't mention because they're really not worth talking about, but y'all were selling Afrotestosterphobia. Y'all were selling that. And it didn't work. And I think another thing we could sum up from the Jonathan Majors trial is if you want to be vice president, I said this in the floating video that you're not going to see. But if you want to be vice president, don't eat off your own people. Okay, I'm not talking about Vice President Harris. I'm not talking about her. Don't eat off your own people. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't eat off your own people. Don't throw your own under the bus to get across the finish line. Don't do that. And that was all over Majors, Foss, and Porter's case. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't throw people under the bus just so you can get that shine. Don't do that. And that's all I'm going to say about that one. But Marvel, y'all look pretty bad. There's a disconnect you have. It shows with the Blade movie because with the Blade movie, you have an alpha black male. This is how the character moves. Okay? You have an alpha black male. Okay. You have multi-Oscar winner Ali. You have Mahershala Ali. What is the problem? And I think I know what the problem is. It's Blade. It's not a Lifetime movie. And y'all gonna say, oh, he's a chauvinist. No, it's Blade. It's not a Lifetime movie. Just like I like Brie Larson. I like the Captain Marvel character. But y'all just had, it's like any minute I thought Captain Marvel was going to say, I love puppies in the middle of the Marvels. Come on, y'all. I don't know what y'all are doing, but this whole, I heard of a version of the Blade film that was about female bonding with like female vampires. Really, y'all, it's Blade. Blade. Okay? It's not Steel Magnolias. It's Blade. And I'm glad Mahershala Ali saw that script and said, hell no. I'm glad he just, hell no. If it comes out that Mahershala Ali did that, mucho props to him. That doesn't belong in there. And I mean, I'm not trying to pull an Archie Bunker or anything like that. Yeah, millennials, Google All in the Family. I'm not trying to pull an Archie Bunker or anything like that. But wow, I'm just looking like I'm gonna have complete gray hair by the time Blade comes out. I'm gonna have complete gray hair by the time Blade comes out. Y'all have a problem with black alpha male characters. And that's why I think you all killed T'Challa off. I think it was looking at Wakanda Forever, and I said that in the floating around video that has all the light, but it'll never see the light of day. But looking looking at Wakanda Forever, you could have kept everything in the can. But, you know, you screwed up. Because all you had to say at the end of the movie was T'Challa will return. And we all would have still accepted the movie. We all would have accepted the movie. But, you know, oh wow. Oh wow. Y'all have a alpha black male character. Blade, T'Challa. I'm trying to think of this. There's somebody else. Somebody else. You could say Isaiah Bradley. You could say that. I think in the flashbacks he was much more. He's more of like a gentle giant, in the flashbacks. If I'm wrong, hit me up. You know, but Blade, T'Challa, okay, that's Dirty Harry, y'all. Well, I say T'Challa is more James Bond, but Blade is more Dirty Harry, and that's not. Here's success, and here's y'all. I mean, it's not coming together. It's really not. And I'm looking like I'm not. I don't understand what the problem is, but y'all have a serious black alpha black male problem. You do, and I'm all for recast T'Challa. I'm all for rehire Jonathan Majors as Kang. I'm all for rehire Bo DeMeo. I'm all for that. And I'm wondering with this whole Bo DeMeo thing, if Bo DeMeo was a feminine gay man, would he have been fired so quickly? Yeah, I wonder that. I wonder if he was a feminine gay man, a feminine black gay man, would he have been fired so quickly? Y'all have this Afrotestosterphobia going on, and you all need to work through that. Maybe maybe you need to go back and they're not dinosaurs. Those characters are not dinosaurs because there are people out here in life. There are men out here in life who are like that. I should have said people. Well, nowadays I can't say people. There are people out here who are alpha black males. So I can say that now. But what we got, wow. Um, you know, they came at majors and all that stuff. And if you notice, I put in the thumbnail, I put Cream Prince in the NPG. And no, I'm not gonna take that long in discussing that. But Prince made that song at a time when people said he was washed up and he was a has been. And Cream rises to the top. I see Jonathan Majors doing that. I see Mahershala Ali on the verge of doing that. Mahershala Ali looked like he's about to say, "Look, to hell with y'all. You're not going to tarnish my image." That's the vibe I'm getting because I don't see. Do not, do not, do not, do not, do not paint Mahershala Ali as a difficult black actor. Don't come to me with that. Okay, he's not being a difficult black male actor. He wants something on a higher standard. Okay? Because I'm willing to bet you he's the kind of guy who's like, I do not want people back in my hood saying I was in a horrible Marvel movie. I'm willing to bet you he's that kind of guy. From what I've been hearing, Deroy, the man punched me in the face. Delroy Lindo has left the project. Okay, Delroy Lindo is a seasoned actor. He's a veteran in his craft. I mean, I felt for him in Malcolm X. Doggone near cried in The Five Bloods. I felt for him. Okay, this is not some amateur. This is a veteran in the dramatic field. And when he says, you know what, I'm out, y'all messing up. Y'all messing up on the real. Y'all have Afrotestosterphobia issues, and y'all didn't like. Y'all left a dust cloud on Jonathan Majors. You ran so fast. Everybody said, "Oh, they waited through the process." They don't. Did they wait through his appeal process? Did they wait for him to clear his name? When you look at the black male experience in the American judicial system, you get some sham trials. Are you really woke? Are you really, really woke? You get some sham trials. There's all kinds of cases of black men who have been hung and electrocuted for false claims made on them by white women saying that he raped me or did something horrible to me. When either they got pregnant and they didn't want to own up to the pregnancy, or they thought it was a guy who, maybe a black man who attacked them, but she couldn't tell the difference between black men, and she identified the wrong black man, and then he had to die. And the guy who actually did, the black man who actually did it was off somewhere. America is full of that. Disney, do you have any history books? Maybe all the executives at Disney, maybe y'all need to go ahead and read. Maybe y'all need to get into a CRT class yourselves. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I have no problem with white women trying to, well, white, because it's an effort, trying to be seen as equals, because we should have had a female president a long time ago. So they're trying. They're trying. But I'm not going to go into that. But diversity includes more than white women. It really does. Diversity includes more than white women. You can mention black women. I loved Eternals and what y'all were trying to do with Eternals. I felt like y'all screwed the movie up when you released it before Spider-Man No Way Home. I think Spider-Man should have came out first. Then we should have got to Eternals. But because then people, they were like, hey, we just got out of COVID. I want to have a good time. So you should have given the people Spider-Man first and then gave them Eternals later. But I just look at y'all and I'm like, what in the hell are you all doing? What are you doing? And I understand the cinematic move you're trying to make. I understand you're trying to make these stories fit in with today. But, a lot of the Marvel characters were woke back in the 80s. Especially with Mystique and Destiny. So I'm just, repair yourselves. Y'all need to call Jonathan Majors' agent. You need to work some of the hell out. Y'all look raggedy. Y'all need to meet with Mahershala Ali. And Delroy Lindo, call his agent. Okay? Y'all need to be whispering sweet nothings into his ears. Okay? Then you need to call Mahershala Ali. Okay? And say, now, how do you feel this should be done? Because he's the one acting the character out. Okay? And I think he's calling y'all out on y'all's BS. Now, I may get an angry text from Mahershala Ali and it ain't like that. I'm like, okay. But from this vantage point, I don't think the problem is Mahershala Ali. I think the problem is you, Marvel. Bring Delroy Lindo back to Blade. Work with Mahershala Ali. You may learn something. Lord have mercy, recastTChalla. I've been hearing T'Challa's going to be recast after Secret Wars. I can see that, but y'all need to be throwing out some Easter eggs. Because y'all did us wrong with T'Challa. Y'all did us wrong with T'Challa. Y'all be throwing out some Easter eggs. I'll even compromise so you can have Shuri and T'Challa at the same time. I'll meet you halfway. But, y'all did us wrong with T'Challa. And rehire Beau DeMayo. Rehire the man. That is ridiculous. This whole cancel culture thing is not completely working. There are some monsters out here. And there is a... Nobody's going to touch me now. Nobody's going to touch me now. But there is truth. To what? Jaguar Wright said. And I believe we should have, me being a viewer, but I believe me being in society, we should have a cruelty free entertainment industry. I think we should have those things. But at the same time, you all, you meaning Marvel, you all really, really, really got too scared with Jonathan Major's situation, and you didn't take the time to sit down and read. You just saw how everything looked, and then you backdoored him. You all need to go back and rehire him. You all need to also understand about transformative justice. Here you go. You all need to understand about transformative justice. Cancel culture is something that is not always needed. You need transformative justice. You need to get a person and you need to say, okay, you need to work on that. You need to enhance that or make it better. Okay? And some people, oh, counseling, counseling. Counseling does work, but counseling needs to be flexible. Okay? Counseling needs to be flexible. And then you need to ask the person, do you feel you're innocent? And don't ask everybody else. Do you feel you're innocent? How do you feel you're innocent? Do you have proof that you're innocent? You need to do that. You all need to do that. Nobody needs to go ahead and just admit to a crime they didn't do just to make somebody feel better. That's a power play. That's a power play. And I'm all for people who have been victims. I'm all for that. I'm all for that, for people who have been victims and they want justice. But I'm not for shysters. Okay? I'm not for shysters. I'm not for greedy group. I'm not for groupies. Okay? I'm not for these people who try to get out here and bait people. And then I want to come up. I'm not for that. Check your intentions. Okay? When you deal with people's heart, you need to be pure. That's a two-way street. But I'm digressing. I think y'all have a an alpha black male problem. And I think you stepped away from T'Challa because T'Challa's James Bond-ish. You know, he's cooler than Bond, in my opinion. And you can't really tackle Blade. And I think that's why this film has gone through turmoil. You're embarrassing yourself. That whole Jonathan Majors thing is going to blow up in your face. You're embarrassing yourself. Bo DeMayo's situation will blow up in your face because he's a black gay man. If he made some phobic issues that needs to be all the way examined. And it's this weird thing going around with people who say, I'm woke, I'm woke, I'm woke, I'm woke, until it deals with anything that's black and has testosterone. Suddenly you ain't woke. Suddenly you ain't woke. You want to run and poke the bear and then wonder why the bear bit you. We have people nowadays who feel they can be, I can look like a victim, I can approach and fight like a predator, but I'm still a victim. No. You're a victim who took on the role of a predator. Okay? We got that going on in society. Okay? So understand, you can still be a predator. Even if you're 98 pounds and you walk up and slap a person who's doggone near 350 pounds. Okay? You victimize the person who is bigger than you. And that's something we don't talk about in society. That have nothing to do with really Marvel. But that's something we don't do in society. Okay? But I said I was going to scale this video back. Marvel, get it together. Get past your Afrotestosterphobia. Give us some stuff we would like to see. Jonathan Majors is going to be doing a movie. They said wrapping up in the fall. No, beginning in the fall. I hope it's a banger. I hope it's a banger. Okay, hell, I hope he married Megan Good. Be happy for people. I hope it's a banger. I wish him success. He got he really they gave that dude the shaft. That wasn't even justice. That was just that was a power play. That was a power play. Um, that's all that was. So I would want to see the movie twice. I may try to see if I could do by the some kind of contest or something, and maybe I can give a ticket away. Buy it and give a ticket away. Um, and also, if Magazine Dreams does come out wherever it streams, um, support that film. Support the film. I hope the film gives him an Oscar. I hope this Mercer gives. Wouldn't it be nice if the man got 2 Oscars? Well, I don't think you can do that. You can't do that. But I hope he gets nominated for 2 Oscars. I hope it's like that. I hope it's like that because they were talking about he possibly have gotten an Oscar last year. You know, but I'm going on and on. I'm trying to stop, but it's just I'm just tired of the corruption, y'all. I'm tired of the corruption, and I'm tired of people trying to act like they're so valiant and just, but you got a power play you're pulling. I'm sick of that too. But um, go watch this man's film when it comes out. Maybe if they're doing it in the fall, I guess it could be done in the spring of next year. If Magazine Dreams come out, stream it. Um, hashtag recastTChalla. Keep doing what you're doing. Um, we are the fans. We are the customers. We run things. We run things. We are the fans. We are the customers. Okay, and that's on a complete whole level. If you don't like the bananas they selling at the grocery store, you and a bunch of people stop buying the bananas. They'll get better bananas. They'll get better bananas. Okay, that's how the system really works. Okay, get an email club and stop buying raggedy bananas, and they'll make better bananas for you. But we don't have to accept anything. Hey, just don't insult our intelligence. Okay, don't insult our intelligence as movie ticket buyers. Don't do that. Give Tiana Paris her photon show. Okay, give Don Cheadle the with Armor Wars. I had to hesitate because I'm like, are they going to make it into a series or a movie? I don't know what they're doing with the thing, but I'm curious. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see a photon series, and tie up all of these doggone loose ends y'all got. Y'all got more loose ends than the group. Slow down. We can't take the heat. Y'all got so many loose ends. Y'all can tie up loose ends in 2 of these projects. You could do it in Eternals too. Y'all got a lot of loose ends. But if you really want to win the game, if you really want to win the game, rehire Bo DeMayo. Bring back Delroy Lindo. Today I can't say his name. I said his name all this time when he was in Malcolm X. I said his name all this time, but now I cannot say that man's name tonight. We'll call him D Lindo. We'll call him General D Lindo. Rehire General Lindo. Bring him back. It should be a rehire. Y'all need to reach out to him. Bring him back to that set. Work with Mahershala Ali. Rehire Jonathan Majors. Recast T'Challa. Work with Mike Coulter. Where is he? Where is Mike Coulter? There's no talk of Mike Coulter. And Luke Cage broke the internet. Why is that a secret? Why is that a secret? Why is it a secret that Luke Cage broke the internet when it came on Netflix? Do you not want me to say the word Netflix? Why is that a secret? Why is that a secret, y'all? I see zero discussion around Mike Coulter as Luke Cage. And I love the actress who played Misty Knight. I cannot remember her name. I can't remember her name. Look funny for her husband messes me. What you mean you can't remember my wife's name? I cannot remember her name at the moment. But she brought sass and energy to Misty Knight. That was, Misty Knight had it, but she enhanced it. What is going on with y'all? If representation matters, I'm not gonna cuss. Y'all aren't good at it. I'm not gonna cuss. I was about to say something else, but y'all, are you gonna follow your own advice? Follow your own advice. Y'all have made Luke Cage into a secret. Y'all have made Luke Cage into a secret. It's Marvel, but y'all doing a lot of Jedi mind tricks. You know, if you want to win the game, do it. But right now, you're not getting the respect you want from your black audience. You're not, because you're disrespecting them. And we can actually figure that out. Black people aren't stupid. We're not stupid. We see this. This half-ass job got to stop. It really does. Respect and rehire the black talent I mentioned, Marvel. Do that. Do that. Cease with the Afrotestosterphobia. Give us our T'Challa. Okay? I like Aldous Hodge, as a choice for T'Challa. Give us Aldous Hodge as T'Challa. You know, give us our Blade. Okay? Give us Blade. Okay? Give us a wonderful Oscar winning performance with Jonathan Majors as Kang. Hell, if you are, oops, sorry, hell, sorry, Lord, if you, if you play your cards right, you could get an Oscar nominated performance out of Mahershala Ali playing Blade. You could get that. If you would let the painter paint, you may be where you would like to be. You don't know everything. I know that was a big criticism when they said we're not going by source material. Because we're going to expand our horizons. But you haven't really done that. I know you're in a balancing act between source material and things you want the public to embrace. But right now, you're losing on both ends. You're losing. But I've gone on enough. I've gone on enough. It's just sad. It's like watching a house just burn down. And, it's like watching a house burn down and praying there ain't no pets in the house. You're just praying there's no pets in the house. That's the same feeling I have right now looking at you all. Ooh, I want y'all. I gotta go. Ooh, I take a deep breath. Ooh, it's simple. It's simple, and I know you're afraid of the backlash. I know Marvel's afraid of what they could receive, but hey, that fan base is there. Look at Jonathan Major's fan base. It's there because they saw the tape and they did the research. All these other toxic folks didn't. They just reading headlines. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. The fan base is there. Mahershala Ali has a fan base because they're like, it's not Mahershala, it's y'all. Bo DeMayo has a fan base. They are applauding. These people on the edge of their seats, self included, for season 2 of X-Men 97. Okay? Y'all better find out what transformative justice is. Okay? You better find out what transformative justice is. Okay? So you can actually keep customers, keep viewers, keep ticket buyers, and have them grow. I want y'all to be safe. I want y'all to love all y'all's tribes. And most of all, I want y'all to vote. We got it good in the United States. Okay? We've come a long way, but it's just a short way back. Love all y'all tribes.